Hi there, this is Srikanth Dasari. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about the conditional operators in Java. Okay. So for this purpose, so we are going to do it in a different way. So first, let us take two variables. Okay. So before that, the conditional operators in Java are question mark and colon. Okay. So these two are considered as conditional operators. Okay. So question mark and colon. Okay. So they are considered as conditional operators or ternary operators. Conditional or ternary operators. So the reason they are considered as ternary operators because they take three operands totally. Okay. So in order to successfully evaluate using these operators, conditional operators, so we need to have three operands. Okay, so that is not totally based on the number of operands. The operators are classified into three categories. The first one is unary operators. Example for that is increment or decrement operators, and followed by binary operators. So we have many binary operators like arithmetic operators, bitwise operators, shift operators, logical operators. All those things comes under binary operator sections because typically they have two operands. So without, for example, if you take arithmetic addition, so we can perform the arithmetic addition without having two operands. Okay, so we can run around and say just like the say plus does nothing for us. For we need two operands to perform this arithmetic addition operation here. Okay, so in the same way we will take three operands for question mark and colon. So for that reason they are known as ternary operators. Okay, so for us let's take two variables here, x and y. Let's make use of a scanner class. Let's create an object for scanner class to grab the input from the keyboard. New scanner of system.in. Okay, so we have just created an object for scanner class and making use of that. Let's grab the input from the keyboard. Before that, let's put a message here, system.out.println. Okay, so system.out.println, let's put a message here. So let's say enter x and y. So let's x and y, let's say x is equal to s1 dot next int. Okay, so since we have taken two variables here, x and y, so y is equal to s1 dot, again we need to take next int here. Okay, so twice since we are grabbing the input for two variables, x and y here. Okay, so now our intention is to compare which one of the either is x greater than y, it's true or false. We will make that condition using the conditional operators here. Okay, so here let's take another variable boolean b. Okay, so b is equal to, now we are using our actual conditional operators. So first let's take a condition, if x greater than y, question mark, true, colon, false. Okay, so now what happens is, if so when we are taking two values for x and y variables, let's say 10 and 20, so in that case if the condition here, it compares x and y. Okay, so 10 and 20, so 10 is not greater than 20. So for that reason, so whatever the value here we are assigning after the colon gets assigned to the variable on the left hand side. Okay, so here in this case we have taken a boolean variable, so that's the reason I am taking here two boolean values, true and false here. Okay, so now if I say system.out.println, so system.out.println, now let me say is x greater than y, let me put a question mark, close the quotations, and concat with that boolean value we are getting here. Okay, so now if it's really x is greater than y, then whatever the value after the question mark, true, gets assigned to the variable on the left hand side. Okay, if it's not the case, if its condition is failed, then whatever the value after the colon gets assigned to the variable on the left hand side. Okay, so if you run this small tiny application, it asks us to enter two values for x and y. Let me say 12 and 10. Okay, so it's here the condition is true, so obviously here x is greater than y, so true gets assigned to the boolean variable, and that's get printed here. Okay, so is x greater than y? True. Okay, that's what we are getting here. Okay, so if I run this application once again to evaluate it to false. Okay, so let me say 10 and 12 here. Okay, so obviously now the condition has failed here. Okay, so if you go back to our program, so yeah, that's the reason it returned false here. Okay, so we go back to our condition. If it's false, it returns whatever the value assigned after the column here. Okay, so it's a very straight and obvious program. So just to make it a little bit different, I have used this kind of scenario. So hope you all understood. Like the video, give a thumbs up, and put your valuable feedback in the form of comments in YouTube. Okay, so see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.